There's currently a big snowstorm going on right now, so I figured now's the perfect time while I'm stuck inside to play some cozy alpha Minecraft in one of the snow worlds. Hope it's as chill for you to watch as it was for me to play. Enjoy. Alright folks, welcome to the alpha version of Minecraft. Now, I'm playing during a nice snowstorm going on outdoors where we're expected anywhere from 1 to 2 feet of snow. And I figure, you know what? I'm not going to go outside to experience the snow. Well, not for very long anyway. But I'd like to, I figure a nice time to start up a world in Alpha Minecraft for the first time would be right here. It's snowing real nice in the world and in real life. I got my hot chocolate going. Let's see if it's actually cool enough to drink. Hold on, let me test this out. Alright, well, that's still hot. I might have burned my tongue a little bit. That was not my favorite feeling, but let's not waste any more time. Let's get going with some alpha Minecraft shenanigans. I really don't know. I don't have much planned. I just wanted to chill out and just play some Minecraft. I didn't want to plan any build ideas or anything. I just wanted to, play naturally, play how I normally would play in this situation. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna chill out, play some Minecraft. You can't see it, but I got the lights off. I got some hot chocolate. It's just gonna be a chill time, I'm hoping that, minimal edits will be, just some chill gameplay, something I can deliver to you guys. Maybe you guys are stuck indoors too, and you're just looking for something to watch, And this is hopefully, this hopefully will help you guys out, have something to watch in the meantime. Now, I'm thinking that when I start getting towards like making shelter, I'm thinking instead of building like a house or whatever, I feel like I've done that. I did that in my beta video. I built a house. I'm thinking I just dig into the side of a mountain. I mean, why not? I figure a nice cave house, mountain house. Oh yeah, this sand in my inventory, I plucked that from my spawn just to mark my spawn off. So I know where I spawned at. It's right there. Might just do this real quick. I don't know if this affects anything. I just, I figure why not, if I ever come back to spawn, that's where it is. But also I have a few mods installed for this, some quality of life stuff. Mostly one that, like, I think I two real mods, right? One that makes the snow particles smaller because they were insane. Like, I don't know if the bitrate could possibly handle that, no matter how high I put it. But yeah, the snow particles are way smaller than they usually are. And I'm trying to think. I have one other mod that like really matters. The other one is, ouch. All right, the other one is screenshot, but that's for me to like make the thumbnail. Really, I don't think that matters much. Some iron here already. That's nice. Just make a stone pickaxe real quick and get this iron and this coal. There you go. Just get a whole tool set of cobble. But yeah, should be good. I'm still trying to think of that other mod just so everyone can know what I got going on here. But whenever I think of it, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, there's one more. It's the snow and the screenshots, and I just can't remember the next one off the top of my head right now. The chicken here, he doesn't provide food. I gotta remember, like, sometimes it's hard for me to remember, like, oh yeah, I can't just get food from every animal, Also remembering that this is alpha and there are no beds, right? So, oh yes, that's the last mod. So the screenshot mod also came with more debug options in the F3 menu, which is right here. Very nice and bright and colorful. But I figure there's a bug in the code where ores spawns a lot like a lot less in like negative x and y coordinates, you know, in your world, and there's no coordinates in the F3 menu by default. So I figure I'm not really gonna, you know, try and like go to like positive coordinates, but like I'm just gonna make sure I'm not heading into double negatives, because that's oh my bad, just took a screenshot. There's a screenshot mod in action. But yeah, I figure I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna try and, you know, fudge it into the positive, you know, but just try and make sure that I'm not like running into a situation where I'm barely finding any ore at all, you know. So yeah, and also it tells me where the spawn is, so if I ever want to go back to spawn, that's also pretty easy. I just figure F3 menu, you know, even if it's not in this version of the game, and I probably won't really use it much besides like maybe if I want to go back to spawn, or, you know, marking the location of my world or my base, because you die, you go back to spawn anyway. So I figure, you know what, let's just let's make things a bit easier on myself here. I don't want to lose my base. That feels like, that just feels not fun. But hopefully I can find a nice little cave to invest in, you know, so I can have a home. That's real estate, baby. Free real estate. Get some food going. Some leather, maybe. I don't know if there's any more. I don't really need wool, huh? Look at that, 3 wool. That'd have been nice for a bed. Oh well. But a nice spot to hole up and chill out would do wonders. I've never really been like a winter biome kind of guy. I never like build in one really, but you know, I figure why not? You know, it's if there was ever a time to do it, it would be now, when it's literally snowing exactly like this. Might be snowing a little bit more than this outside, so why not? Man, Notch was really having the time of his life trying to figure out the leaf decay, because it's crazy how the leaves just break with there's no real reasoning. You know, the code was just messed up. It's kind of hilarious. Let's see what's going on over here. Some cows. Maybe get some armor going. And there's some nice coal here for me. Nice. Now, speaking of cave bases, since I'm kind of digging into a hole right now, I mean, it would be quite cool to, you know, dig my own, but I kind of just want to find a nice natural hole in the wall and just, lock myself in, essentially. I think that'd be a cool way to do it, and just add on to it. Dig more out if I need to expand, you know, a classic cave base. Those are the kind of bases I used to make, like, all the time, because I wasn't much of a builder. Whoa, where'd this leather come from? Cow must have fallen like off that cliff or something, if I had to guess. If I was a detective, if this were The Wire and I were Detective McNulty, I would say that that's probably what happened. All right, let's see. I should be looking at like the sides of these like mountains and stuff here. Look at this. I like this generation here. This is very cool. Like if I were thinking of building, that'd probably be where I'd build. I like building on like on like high up mountains, like, you know, where I think right at the edge and you can oversee everything. The only thing I don't like is like the clouds can sometimes just, you see that? Like the big cloud, like I don't want it to be too high up, otherwise it just blocks your vision sometimes. But I should have a nice amount of coal by the time I get set up in a cave. I'll have so much torches, it'll be insane. If I don't hurry up, I'm gonna be walking around in the dark and the snow, and that'll be not very fun. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I figured that it was getting ready to get dark soon. I really wanted to get like, I wanted to find a nice natural cave to hole up in. This might be the first time I've just walked around for a minute and seen no like cave to shelter in, besides like that first one I was in, but it didn't seem very shelter like, you know what I mean? Oh, look at that over there. That might be my best bet, checking out over here. If not, if there's no cave over there, I'll just dig into the wall myself with my very very low pickaxe. And I'll just make the cave base myself. And, you know, it shouldn't be too bad to do on my own. Get some torches going. Oh, there you go. Nice. I really, you know, I don't mind the non-smooth lighting, but there was a period of time where my PC was like so weak that it could barely run Minecraft, and you know, there's the what is it, like the setting that's like smooth lighting or non-smooth lighting, and I kind of just always had the non-smooth lighting because it was too intensive for. I actually like this little, I like this little entrance kind of deal right here. I'll put it right here. All right, let's get a now I don't know if this will be permanent, but this is definitely a good temporary shelter for me for right now, because it's not what I envisioned when I thought to myself I want a cave base. Obviously I can dig it out further and make it better, but you know, I wanted something that was already pre-established and I can just add on to it, or you know, but this could be all right too. I don't see why it can't be this as well. Light this up. Oh well, I thought I had a little more room there, but this should be okay. There you go. Yeah, that's fine. And I smelt this iron here. 2 iron. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do exactly with 2 iron, but I'm sure it's fine. Oh, there it goes. Broke my stone pick. Hold on. Some hot chocolate going. It might actually not burn me this time. There we go. That's nice. Nice and warm. Any I'm just trying to see if there's any. Oh, I see a spider, a couple spiders out there. Living like Larry. Not seeing like any other like zombie or creeper out there. But yeah, I figure it's quite oh, there's my 2 iron done. It's quite treacherous when you die and you don't have much you don't have a bed, you know? Like at least in Indev, right, when you die, well, first of all, you don't respawn, you load from your last save. But you know, because of that, you don't have to worry about well, not only because of that, but you know, because it's a limited size world, you don't have to worry about going back to where you died. But in alpha, it's kind of like the whole thing is that, you know, he eventually added beds so you didn't have to worry about that, which that's dope. It's just, yeah, I figure, you know, I'm not gonna add a mod that like you can change your spawn or whatever. Just figure, you know what, let's make it a little bit easier, you know, less stressful, you know, not worrying about every single death, you know, or the possibility of dying could like really make things super difficult. I was hoping to like, while I was expanding out the walls of this little cave here, I was hoping to run into a like a couple ore veins or something, but it's looking like no dice on that, unfortunately. Oh. I kind of wanted to just make this like the same height here, but I'll just use cobble. It's gonna be a little ugly, but that's fine. Oh, my dirt block is lost. Hold on. There you go. Well, yeah, there's that. Okay, so that looks a little bit better. I can raise the roof a bit. There you go, not bad. Oh, well, there goes my pickaxe, but collected enough cobble that it doesn't matter. But yeah, I started back up doing this channel specifically because I was really interested in you know, I've been playing this version of Minecraft a lot lately. Before I was recording it, now I get a chance to record it, and I just think it's been a blast actually. My last video, the in-dev video, it's not my most viewed video on the channel, but it did a lot better than my video on beta, which, you know, obviously, you know, I don't care that much about how like the views and stuff like that, but like actually getting comments on my last video is what was really super exciting. There's a couple people that were asking why I chose in-dev instead of alpha or you know, beta for like forever world, in, I guess, in quotes, you know. I mean, obviously I'm planning on playing that world for as long as I can, and you know, as long as I don't like lose the files or whatever, I will be playing on that world like on and off for years to come. Who knows, you know. But I thought they were thinking like, hey, why not do that for alpha or beta? And I mean, by all means, I do have a world on beta that I have not recorded that I was actually playing on before I started back up this channel, that, you know, I've just been working on in the background. I was already playing it before I started this channel, so I figure one day I'll bring that gameplay. I'll record myself playing on that world eventually. There you go. And oop, I forgot about that. Oh, that's fine. As long as I don't remove that door, it should be fine. Yeah, okay. I heard a zombie out there. Where art thou? I figure I'm not gonna be inside all day, you know, I'm no coward. Oh, maybe there's like a cave nearby, that's where I'm hearing the zombie noises, you never know. Maybe they're like right above me, like right above my head. Can't really tell. Might as well light this whole area up. Honestly, I should have just dug out into this wall, but it was easier to get to that corner there than anything else. Some coal over here. Grab that up. Starting to become a bit brighter. Oh, well, this is why I don't do parkour maps. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that. I don't know why I didn't just go this way. Alright, grab up some more coal. This is a nice vibe we got going here. There's the daytime coming. Kind of yap my way through the night. I can rock with that. Oh, hold on. I try not to use two different pickaxes while they're in my hotbar, but sometimes I don't realize it until it's too late. And I've got two pickaxes with different durability going on. It's like, I don't know, it irks me a little bit, but it doesn't irk me enough for me to pay super close attention. But yeah, the one thing that's really cool about me recording this, and this is like just for me, honestly, is like I don't have to like screenshot or take a picture of my coordinates on my phone. I've got the footage right here and I can just go back to it anytime, which is nice. So I'm probably gonna like screenshot, or not screenshot, but like open up the debug menu for the coordinates to this base, you know, so if I ever do like a tour of the world or whatever, or something like that, for anyone that didn't watch this very first video, I can show them, hey, this is my first little hole in the wall that I started here. Alright, there you go. Oh, some coal I missed. Or not missed, but I didn't pick it up when it dropped. Okay, there you go. Alright, it's fully daytime now. I didn't like leave anything in here. Oh, furnace and the crafting table I should probably take with me. Man, the furnace takes forever to break, and it does. It's the same in Indev, so I don't know what maybe beta was the first version where they let me open this F3 menu. Yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe beta was the first version that had the furnaces were a bit easier to break, because I don't know why it takes so long. I haven't played beta in like a few weeks, so I genuinely don't remember right now off the top of my head the length of time it takes to break the furnaces. It could be the exact same, it could be better or worse. I'm not too sure. Just make sure I'm not going in the wrong direction. Yeah, I figure I'll just go this way. This way should be fine. I'm starting to get like an idea for what kind of like cave house I want to do, honestly. Like a little bit. I'm just thinking about it. And maybe I will just make my own like cave house, just not like that one there. You know, the one I was just in. I wasn't feeling it. I kind of want to I gotta break the snow just in case one of these is like covering up some iron or something that I could, you know, I could be missing. Whoa. Okay, that was like, the lighting there was super dark. I'm like, wait a minute, is that like real, or, you know, it's kind of threw me off. Oh, here's some more iron. That's what I was hoping to find. Anything else in here? Alright, just gotta make sure nothing spawns in. I'm super, what's the word? I'm super cautious. Now, the other side of that is I might be a little paranoid looking when I just like, but you know, you gotta like clear, it's like, you ever watch like, one of those games where like you go into a hostage situation or whatever, you gotta like clear the room out before you just go in, otherwise you're just gonna get blasted on. Man, those last two cows didn't give me any leather. That sucks. Like, why couldn't I find this hole right here when I was looking to make a shelter? Like, the old adage of Minecraft is whenever you're looking for something, you can't find it, and then when you're not looking for something, you find it. Oh, hold on now. Oh, there you go. Who else is in here? Who else wants some of Debo? This creeper is, I don't know what he's doing. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, now he looked at me, but he's not coming over. You good, bub? Oh, there he is. He waited for me to look away. He's like a boo. Oh, we're good. All right, hold on. Wait, I think the cave is over, but I want to make a few more torches then. Light this up a little bit. That looks like the end of the cave. Oh, ish. Oh, there it is. That's the end there for that. How about up here? Oh, there's actually a bit more here. I guess I'm doing some impromptu caving. Well, that's it. But a bit more iron is nice, so. Yeah, that creeper was up to something. He wasn't interested in me. There was something else he was looking at. I don't know what was up with that guy. He's just jumping at the wall. Yeah, like the pathfinding for these mobs was definitely they definitely worked on that a lot. There used to be a time period where you could just put like lava around your house and they just fall right into it, you know? Like one of my first bases was just like a little house in the middle of the desert with lava surrounding it, you know? I just put a block when I wanted to leave, and then, but now it's like that would never work because they just go around it, or just wouldn't. They just like stare at it. They'd be like, yeah, I'm not falling in that, which was cool. I think making the mobs a bit smarter is not a bad thing at all. You know, you kind of want your mobs to be a little bit more of a threat. You know, you wanna be able to know like, hey, if I'm not careful, I can screw up and lose everything. You know, lose all my items, or unless you're one of the people that likes to play with keep inventory, which that's a vibe too. Sometimes I just don't feel like dying and going back to where I died and picking everything up. You know, I can see both sides in that. I don't know if it's a debate, but you know, some people are like, you know, who plays with keep inventory on? That's lame. Like, what's the point? It's like, man, sometimes I just don't feel like, you know, I was in a very, especially now, like, huge caves are always a thing now. Like, there's no just cave like this. Most caves feel like they lead to something gigantic. Then you go in there, get lost. Maybe you get a little too greedy. You die and you're like, man, I don't feel like going back. Or you go all the way out and you don't feel like walking all the way back, so you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna jump off the side of the cliff and then respawn right back at my house. You know, it's like, it's a bit more convenient sometimes. I can understand the convenience, you know, the convenience factor makes a lot of sense to me. But, you know, some other people would say it's being lazy, and I also wouldn't dispute that either. You know, sometimes when I do it, I am genuinely being lazy, but it's like, who cares? It's a single player game. Like, for the most part, usually I'm playing single player. But yeah, it's a single player game. Like, you can play however you want. That's the whole point. Like, right now, I could be playing whatever the most current version is, but, you know, I don't have to. And if I don't feel like it, then I won't. I'll just play alpha or beta or in-dev or, you know, whatever. And I've really been enjoying myself lately. You know, I used to go through like the 2-week Minecraft phase, and then I started playing the earlier versions, and it's just like, man, I feel like I could play these almost forever, basically, and not get tired of it. So in that sense, most of my worlds are forever worlds in that sense, because, you know, I'm also not like the kind of guy that's like, all right, well, I'm done with this world, I'm gonna start, like, you know, I don't often do that. So I'm starting this world here on alpha, and you'll probably see me make another video on it down the line. It'll be this exact same world, same with my in-dev world, and same with my beta world. Now I'm with my beta world, I'm kind of debating whether or not to start a new one. Oh, here's more iron. I'm glad I went this way then. Is that it? I have no torches, and I can't see because this lighting is rough. But yeah, I'm debating on starting a new world in beta, or... oh, there it is. Okay, there's more. Either a new world or continuing the one that I've been playing off, like, you know, that I haven't been recording. And either one's fine, I guess. I don't know. If they're like, you know, I've been getting some comments in the last video, so if anyone wants to comment on whether they'd prefer to see me start anew, you know, or see what I've got in my world so far, and then watch me, because, you know, I've started a new world for in-dev and alpha, so I figure, you know what, beta, why not just continue on from a world? That wouldn't be too bad. Ouchie. There's only so many times where I can, you know, have a video that's like starting a new world in blank 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 version of Minecraft. Might as well make my beta world the one that's already pre-established, and everyone can just tune in from there and see what I'm up to. I'm liking some of these like areas for starting a base. Well, I better get on it then, because it's getting dark again. I was in that cave for a bit longer than I thought I would be. Slowed me down. I also slowed me down, but you know, I'm not gonna take all the blame. Hey, this isn't too bad. Like right here. Blah, blah. See that? I figure, you know what? If I can't really find like a nice open cave, and the one that I was in earlier, some people might say, well, you're looking for a cave, you know, why didn't you use that one? I feel it was a little bit too big for me. You know, I'm getting a little, what's the word? Like, being a little bit too picky about it, but, you know. This honestly doesn't look that much different than the last area. But this should be good enough. I've got a decent idea for what I want what I want it to look like, this cave base here. I'm thinking, you know, some nice stairs down, because this version actually has stairs. I'm pretty sure. In-dev has no stairs, and that's the one thing that I don't like about it. But I'm pretty sure this version has stairs, right? Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not a big fan of no stairs in in-dev. I should have brought that door with me, but it's fine. No stairs and no door in in-dev is like, those are my least favorite things about it, but it's still fun. I still enjoy it either way. The sheep's just bouncing away. Shout out to him. Let me get my furnace going as well. What I got? Yeah, the placing furnaces is really like annoying as well in both versions. It's hard to like get them to face the way you want to. If anyone has any tips on that, let me know. I genuinely have no idea what like how to get it to face the way I want it to. Maybe it's not possible, you know. I've actually made a bit of progress in in-dev. I made a bit of progress in in-dev off camera here, off screen, and it's been nice, honestly. I built. Well, I'll do like a whole like world update eventually. I don't really want to spoil right now what I got going, but I did do a bit of updating and a bit of building, you know, and spoiler alert, it has actually not been on the the castle here. This is my coordinates, by the way. But yeah, I didn't do much updating like on the castle walls and stuff like that, but I've been, you know, working on other builds in the meantime, so I'm excited to show that off to anyone that you know, likes in-dev or saw my last video on in-dev and is just looking for some updates. Well, since this is also going to be where I'm going to be living now I've officially decided I will make a chest here for the time being to, oops, there you go. I can store all my stuff. Have I taken damage? I half a heart. Yeah, that's nothing. I'll be alright. Store my pork chops. These excess tools. Like, I didn't even use the wood sword at all. Let's see, the miscellaneous stuff. That doesn't need to be in my inventory right now. I think I'm gonna go out looking for sand at some point for some glass. That might be my next thing I'm gonna do. So I might leave that in my inventory just so I know, like, alright, this is the start of my stack. Let's see, 6 leather is good for, is it good for pants? No. It's good for either boots or a helmet. I think I'll do the helmet for now and then put the extra leather away. Alright. Nothing going on suspicious so far. Out in the woods, I guess. I don't really, I guess not the woods. This is like a regular, there's no like biomes in Alpha, right? So this is just the world. Everything looks like this. The only thing you could say is it's like a snowy biome, but like the whole world is snow, because that's just the kind of like, there's like a 1 in 4 chance you spawn in a snow world. So before starting the video, I like cycled through like a couple worlds, and I think it took me about 4 tries, so it might legitimately be you know, 1 in 4, which, yeah. Okay, let me get my, I'm gonna cook all these pork chops as well. Got 2 stacks of coal already, that's dope. Alpha, does Alpha have the same, I doubt Alpha has the same glitch as in dev, right, with the stacking pork chops? Not that I can remember. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let me cook all these then. So like when I get ready to like head out, I can heal up and or I have something to heal with, you know, if I ever decide to go out into like a cave or just go outside in general, you know. Either one is fine. Hold on, I'm wasting coal. Or wasting fuel, you know, because it keeps burning after. That's the one thing I don't like about not being able to stack the pork chop is like, man, if I like want to cook 1 pork chop, it's like, well, either use wood or you can use coal and either let it burn or have more stuff to smelt. Otherwise, it's just a waste of fuel. Like, it'd be cool if you could stack non-cooked pork chop, but you could, like, the trade-off would be you can't eat it, you know, because you can eat non-cooked pork chop. It's just not, put another one just in case that runs out. It's just not as filling, you know, so. Oh man, I've done that so many times in Indev where I try to open the chest with food in my hand and I accidentally eat it. I couldn't tell you how many times I've done that. Speaking of food, come here, buddy. You've been sitting over here for a minute. I have to do something about it. I can't just let you sit there. You saw what I did to him. Don't get yourself killed, because you're next. All right, let's cook that up then. Oh, that's gotta be done cooking now. Oops. Alright, just wasting a inventory, or wasting a fuel time. Figure that out. Alright. So I've got a good amount of food for if I ever decide that I want to go mining. You know, that's a good amount. That's enough for, like, you know, I usually bring about 4 pork chops with me per, like, you know, mining expeditions. That's 2 mining expeditions worth right there. Not bad. Alright, now that it's daytime, I think I'm gonna try and execute on my plan here. Hold on. Make a couple iron pickaxes here. It feels like a waste of iron, but like at the same time, I know I'm gonna need it and I'll find more. It's fine. Actually, I might use that. Oops. Just threw it. Alright, I'm gonna probably use some of that, I think. Alright, let me start. I don't have this fully planned out, so forgive me. Well, I guess before I do all that, I need some glass for this idea that I have. So I'm gonna go out for some sand and smelt a bunch of glass. I've got the coal for it. Oops, there you go. I'm gonna work on that stairs thing sooner rather than later. Let's see, where could I find some sand at? Oh, there's a cave here. I don't have any. I didn't bring any torches with me. That looks ungodly dark. That's crazy. Took them a bit to get the lighting right, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I forgot to get like the coordinates of that, but I'm just gonna walk straight-ish. Maybe there's sand. Oh, there's sand right over there. Perfect. Yeah, so I don't really have to go very far. I'll probably just break enough sand to, or yeah, I'll probably dig enough sand to break the shovel. Yep, plenty of sand right here. Alright, so it broke just shy of like a couple blocks from 2 full stacks of sand. Let me see. I might have actually just missed picking some of it up. I wasn't super precise about it. Oh, I missed one. Okay. Oh no, I missed a couple. Hold on. I'm just gonna get 2 more to make it 2 full stacks. And then that'll be what I use for the glass on my base. Head back over. It's actually a really nice mountain in general. I might build something up there at some point, but that's a different story for a different day. Hold on, can you throw these? Nice, I love that sound. It's like, man, they wanted a sound for throwing, and this and the arrow sound were like, they're like the same almost, just different. They're like the same. They're like different fonts, you know, like sound font. I don't know how to describe that, but they're in the same vein of sound. Alright, so I'm gonna make 2 furnaces so that I can smelt both stacks at the same time. There you go. And then get ready to start digging out. I'm trying to think of how large I want this to be, but I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Oh my god, I'm struggling to get back up here. I need to get these stairs going as well, because oh my god, I'm struggling to get up here. I'm gonna do it after. I want to get to working on this first, and then I'll do it after. I promise I will. Whoa, that sheep is living on the edge. Hold on, he's 1 snowball away from getting out. Hold on. I've got the funniest idea ever. Oops. Is he still there? He is. Goodbye, buddy. Oh my god. I didn't know the snow would knock that, like, I did not know the snow would actually take out his wool. That's kind of crazy. You can just blast the wool off a sheep with a snowball. That's awesome. Also, let me get a few more torches going so I can light this up because I want to try and continue working on this base even while I'm even during the nighttime. I don't have time to just be, you know, huddled up and hiding, so just gotta make sure that creepers aren't spawning over here trying to ruin my day. Easier said than done. Well, at least the beauty of it being super hard to get back up to my base is that mobs are gonna have a little bit more of a difficult time getting to my base as well. So, you know, you take the good with the bad for now. But I'm not gonna build the stairs while I'm trying to make this, and all of a sudden mobs are just walking right up the steps to blow me up while I'm trying to work on my cave base. Can't have that, so I'm just gonna let them struggle to get up there if they spawn here at all, because I'm gonna try to make sure to light this up as good I can with a whole stack of torches. That's about good enough for me. I mean, maybe like here, because there's still mobs that could like spawn nearby and like wander over close to me. You know, so maybe try to prevent that. At least like creepers, like I can handle a skeleton or, you know, spider or, you know, zombie, stuff like that, but I don't want to have a creeper blow me up while I'm working on them, because that happened to me while I was making my in-dev world. And the creeper blew up like a whole chest, and I was in the middle of trying to move items across, and it was the most annoying possible thing that could have happened in that moment, but it worked out in the end either way. I don't know if I'm being paranoid with the torch spam, like maybe that's not necessary, but like I feel like I'm being paranoid, but like genuinely the lighting is not that good. I mean, I like it though, I like how it looks, but like it's not gonna prevent, like it doesn't feel like sometimes that I'm actually preventing mobs from spawning. Until I look and it's like, oh, no mob spawned here. I mean, obviously they're spawning like on the outskirts of the torches, but that's fine. I can deal with that. All right, so here's the general idea of what I wanted to go for here. Now I did a decent amount of like carving out some of the wall here. Might want to, I might do a bit more because I left some hanging, but I did a decent bit of carving there. This is what I want the base to look like, just a giant circle with the glass. Now obviously it looks a little crazy because it's a glass, but there's like a hole, there's blocks behind it. But what I plan on is like hollowing that out eventually, and you know, this will be like the entrance, and maybe like around the middle there I cut it off, and the top floor will be like the living quarters, the bottom floor will be like whatever else I decide to put down there, or maybe it'll all be one big thing. But I think it would be a cool base idea to have everything, you know, behind that glass wall and just a big circle in the side of there. There's still some holes there from when I like was digging up and building up and all that, and I think it looks really dope. I filled in some holes that were like behind the rock or just looked unnatural with some stone that I cooked up, and trust me, I had a lot of cobble for that, so it was very interesting, to say the least. But yeah, I made another furnace for smelting more. I needed way more glass than I thought, but also not as much as I thought as well. I also made this way bigger than I thought I was gonna make it. In my head, this was maybe a little bit smaller, but then I was like, oh, this is kind of huge, and I didn't feel like, I was like halfway done with one side, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it that big then. So yeah, I think the next task I want to do is like maybe hollow this out a bit more. Yeah, that's like the next thing I want to do is, oops, I just took some fall damage. Also, no one told me, also, yeah, I have a lot of damage to my name here, and it's because the fall damage I took doing this, but no one told me how jank stairs were in this version. It was a struggle to make this staircase, but we got there eventually, so not too bad. I'm just glad I got it done. All right, so I've hollowed out a bit, like at least the first layer of whatever is behind the glass. If it's not behind the glass, you know, if the frame is there, I just left it. I hollowed out at least the first layer. I'll definitely be pushing this back a lot more, but I got tired of digging in silence, so I decided that I'm going to go out and look for a cave. Also, I noticed that my skin just randomly stopped working mid-gameplay. Who's pushing me? But yeah, my skin stopped working while I was playing. I didn't notice it until like a little bit into like opening my inventory. I was like, what happened to my skin? Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like relaunching the game to find out though. Also, hold on. I still didn't look at the coordinates, I don't think, unless my memory is just bad. Alright, so those are my coordinates. Minus 537. The Z is 516. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm going to try and remember those coordinates. If not, I'll just look back at the footage, you know. I don't really I don't mind that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to just head in this direction, see if there's any caves that I can oh, there's one right here. I totally forgot about this. Oh, it's getting dark. It's already really dark in this cave. Like, the lighting in this version is... I say that every time I play one of these older versions. Oh, that spider just came out of nowhere. Alright. This is like a perfect, like, meteor-sized hole. It's actually really impressive. Like, whoa. But there is indeed coal and some more iron here, which I'm running low on. I honestly wasted iron using, like, making iron pickaxes for clearing that area out, when honestly, I should have been using stone. Eventually, I did switch back to stone, because it was like, you know what, if I'm gonna, first of all, I was running out of iron anyway, because I made the iron pickaxes and iron shovels, and, you know, just wanted to pick up more blocks for my trouble, and also have it go faster. But then I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm better off just making like 6 stone tools instead of using up all my iron on one stone, or on one iron tool. So that's what I ended up doing. And it wasn't too bad, so yeah, I think when it comes to like big excavation type deals, I think I'm going to use stone tools mostly. That's one thing I've learned, because even in dev I do that, honestly. So that's one thing I've learned to do from playing in dev and alpha. Honestly, I might bring that strategy to beta as well when I go back to my world that I've got set up. Oh, my pickaxe just started tripping. See that? What the hell? My arm just started swinging crazy. Another hole here. Really hard to see. I don't know if the lighting is bad or what, but I'm getting got by something. There's also another direction this way that I want to clear out and brighten up first. That chicken scared the hell out of me. I think I saw some iron? No, maybe not. Alright, so I'm gonna go down that way eventually. I just gotta get more coal. Where did... okay. What the... I heard a cow take damage out there. He must have fallen. Bro, get out of my... what are you doing? Why are you looking at me? I guess I got a pet chicken for right now, because I mean, like, he's just like jumping around staring at people. Hey, what are you up to? No good. He's up to no good. Oh, you know what? I should have brought a crafting table with me. That should do. Bunch of coal. Should be nice. I also used a good bit of coal on smelting some smelting cobble, smelting a bunch of glass, like as you saw, good bit of glass. So what, you know what, I'm gonna come here, I got something for you. Need him to shut up. Oh wait, I went this way too, right? Okay, yeah, I lit this up already. Oh, okay, you know what, I didn't realize that I totally forgot I'd already been here. And there's actually some more coal up here too that I missed. But yeah, I've been playing this for a few hours now. Haven't really run into mobs much because I lit up the area in front of my base pretty well. So I haven't been running into too many mobs. But the mobs that I have seen, rarely a creeper, bunch of spiders and a few zombies, but like, I don't think I've seen a skeleton yet, compared to my in-dev video where I feel like every time I was running into a mob, it had to have been a skeleton. I ran into a couple skeletons in that version, and Yeah, a bunch of skeletons actually. Or it feels like, but maybe the most prominent moments I had were skeletons like shooting me during that, so maybe that's why it feels like I fought them more, but maybe it just sticks out in my head more is all. Trick of the mind, you know? Perhaps it's just a trick of the mind. Most things are. It feels like anyway. Oh, well, yeah, so I figured my stone pickaxe was gonna break, that's why I started working on the furnace for smelting this iron, because I'm just gonna get an iron pickaxe for this mining expedition at least. Maybe a backup stone pick, and then maybe I'll save the iron for like important stuff. Actually, make a couple stone picks, and then the iron is like last resort, or if I find diamond, then it's really time. Oh wait, oops. I used all my sticks. Didn't even realize it. Oops, what am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. Huh, I always know what I'm doing. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I've made no mistakes ever. Yeah, right. Alright, then get this. Oh wait, didn't I leave some? No, I got all the iron there. Okay, just making sure I didn't leave it behind. Leave like a single piece behind or something. Alright, so get this coal. Let me actually get the... Why do I have these eggs? I just realized. Whatever. I'll throw them out in a minute, but... Just want to get some of the unimportant... I don't even know why I brought it with me. I honestly should have looked more at my inventory when I was putting stuff away to get ready for this expedition I got going, but that's fine. That's no big deal. And then that coal I'm gonna go at when I get ready to go down there. I'm gonna go this way first. Grab everything. I think we're good. Oh, there you go. Okay, more coal. Let's make sure I clear. Oh, nice. I'm really here for the iron, which is dope. Clear this place out. Make sure no mobs. There's got to be a skeleton waiting behind one of these walls. I'm just waiting for him. Oh my gosh, I'm bugging out. Hello, hello. Let's see. Oh, it's way. There's a upstairs. This cave is huge. Oh, here's zombies. Ah, I see him. Ouch. Stuck behind a wall, eh, buddy? It happens. This is a huge cave. Well, that's a wraparound. Okay, good. Alright. I was not prepared for this to be... I thought it'd be like a little hole in the wall, but... Oh, man. Okay. Okay. This is perfect. Nice. Spooky cave noise. I've been playing these versions so much now that the cave noises don't really catch me off guard much anymore. Alright, head back to where we got started here. And, yeah, this is the coal. This is the way I came in. Okay. Need to make more torches, too. Hold up now. Okay, a few more torches. And, yeah, sure. Why not? I'm getting... These eggs are going. Whoa. Alright, hold on. I guess I'm gonna mine the coal first, and then the eggs are getting. Actually, you know what? Eggs, goodbye. It's taking up a slot in my inventory because I've got a bunch of torches now in my inventory. You know, I figured, screw it. I don't want to make them. I don't want to like just have to craft more torches later. I'll just craft a bunch now, and I'm sure I'll eventually get the. I'm sure I'll eventually get the need to make more, but right now I should be good. Should be good for a hot minute, and that's the important part. More iron. Boom. And you know, honestly, I just want the. I was thinking about like, you know, alpha Minecraft in general, and one of my favorite things lately has been to so you can sort by like recent uploads, like when you're searching. So what I'll do is I'll go on YouTube on desktop anyway. I don't think you can do it on like, well, actually I think you can do filters on the app as well. But what I'll do is I'll look up like Minecraft, like, and I'll look up beta, alpha, or any other version, and I'll look up most recent uploads, see if anyone has made a video on that version. And you know, then I'll have like if I want to like watch some Minecraft gameplay, that's usually how I do it. If I want to find something like older, you know, modern, I get a bunch of like recommendations for modern videos, and I just kind of put them on when I'm chilling. But oh my god, why is my game tripping out like that? That's happened a few times now, and it's kind of it's kind of freaky. But yeah, as I was saying, I really wanted to talk about how I enjoy watching like smaller channels. Now that I am a smaller channel that makes this kind of content, I always am looking out for other people that make videos like this, because you know, if I were me, or you know, I am me, but you know, as myself, I'd be pretty happy if someone like was just looking for these kind of videos in general, and they found me and they were like, oh, you know, this is nice. So I try to like pay it forward, and like any other small creators that I find, or that make this kind of content as well, I try to watch and you know, just leave likes and comments, because that's what I would hope someone would do for me in my situation. If they found my videos and they enjoyed it, I'd be like, oh, you know, I'd hope they'd like it and comment, you know. So yeah, it's a nice little hobby of mine lately, and I look forward to like, you know, just getting more into like the golden age Minecraft community. You know, I'm hoping more people that like my content, other content creators, in this very, very niche space. Already a niche space being a Minecraft YouTuber. I mean, it's not that niche, but like, you know, there's like broader gameplay YouTubers out there. So being a Minecraft YouTuber and then deciding you want to be a old Minecraft, like old school Minecraft YouTuber, is like a niche within a niche. And you know, I can understand why you know, it's not like a super huge community, but the people that are in the community are super passionate, and I'd love to, you know, make more friends that also enjoy this kind of thing. You know, because I've got my homies that I can play Minecraft with, and they'd play any version with me regardless. But you know, there's also just people that like play these versions all the time, and it's a whole community-wide thing. So yeah, I mean, leave a comment if you would love to, you know, if you want to play some on a server or something. Leave a comment. That'd be cool. I'd love to join like a cool server, or hang out on Discord and play some Minecraft with some people and make some new friends. It's been a while since I've like gone into Discord communities and chatted with people I didn't know and actually came away with some new friends. Matter of fact, it's probably been about like, the last time I actually did that might have been like 2018, I want to say. And there's still 2017 maybe, end 2017, beginning of 2018, and you know, we're still friends to this day. We don't hang out much on Discord, but you know, that's mostly a me thing, if anything. But I think maybe I've you know, gotten out of the Discord space a bit and kind of, you know, besides like Super Smash Brothers Melee community, you know, when I play online, which I haven't done in a while, you know, there's some people on Discord where I'll be like, hey, you know, good games, or, you know, and talk about Melee with, but no like long lasting, or no like, you know, range of friendships that have come from that really. But you know, I'd like to start branching out a bit. But that's my big rant on friendship and community in the Golden Age Minecraft deal, and also you know, any other online space has something like that going for it, as I mentioned with my Melee example. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. There's a lot of iron in here, like a bunch. Like, look at that. Obviously, there's a creeper here waiting to destroy my life, but he can't move because of that water. Difficult to maneuver in. I know I'm not crazy. I know they made water like harder to swim. Water's just harder to swim in this version. I wouldn't say made, but you know, like it was. I'm not sure if it was a conscious decision to be like, yeah, water should be like super difficult and slow to maneuver in, but I mean it is. And then eventually they were like, yeah, no, maybe it's a little bit too annoying to maneuver in. And now, like, you can swim really fast in Minecraft now. Like, it's super quick. Like, being able to, like, sprint in water is pretty crazy. And sometimes I feel like it defeats the purpose of boats. But, I mean, like, you know, it takes hunger to sprint. So, it's not without some drawbacks, which I can respect. Alright, just a bit more coal. I've got a bunch of it, man. Yeah, that's a lot, but I won't be needing for it, you know, down the line, which is nice. Yep, there you go. More iron. There's some, oh yeah, yep, there's some here and some right there. Hold on. I'm gonna get this creeper out of here now before I forget, or, you know, something knocks me down here. But he's so slow. I can't keep hitting him. He's so slow. Oh, wait, was that my last stone pick? All right, well, I don't feel like making another one, so I'm gonna use my iron now. I think I've done a good job savoring the my pickaxe's durability here. Not too bad. This guy's struggling. Oh. Got him. Got him. Is there more cave here? Nah, this is... The buck stops here. Alright. Ugh. Come on, come on. Man, the water is... Yeah, I'll never get over how hard the water is to navigate. Oh, I hear a skeleton. There's got to be more cave. I know, like, there was, like, a theory that, like, gravel means more cave or something like that. Like, gravel hides more cave. And, let's see if that's true. Because I hear a skeleton. It's got to be nearby. But where? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me get all the iron. Let me get all the iron. Heal up. Get all the iron that I can. So that way when I go back, I might be able to make like full tool set, full armor. Oh, there it is. Okay. I lost track of it there for a sec. Alright, that's that. And then iron here. This looks like two different veins of iron that spawn next to each other. So yeah, even though my coordinates, one half of the coordinates is in the negative, it doesn't seem to have affected the ore distribution too much, compared to like how negative does, and probably positive, which is why I didn't want to like game the system, since I know I have the F3 menu now. I didn't want to game the system and you know, become like I would probably have a full stack of iron. I don't really know the math behind the distribution, but you know, I feel like I've done it the right way. I know for sure there's another, like, there's more caves somewhere, but I just can't find it. So it doesn't look like it's behind the gravel here like I thought. I hear it. I don't feel like digging around anymore looking for it. I'm gonna head out, and there's another side of the cave that I still have to get to, so that's what I'm gonna do. Oops. That's fine. Alright. Maybe it's over there. I don't care. I've stopped. I mean, there is more cave that... Oh, maybe it is over that way. I don't... Okay, I keep saying I don't care. I kind of do. I'm a bit curious, but I'm gonna leave it be. And go the opposite direction. Alright, almost out, and then you go here. There it is. Alright, just making sure I don't have like a bunch of, like my inventory isn't full or whatever. It was daytime and now it's heading back to night again. I've been in these caves for a hot minute. Oh, more iron. Okay, that's nice. Not too shabby. Okay, it's a different cave in general. Actually, I don't know if that doesn't look like it goes too far down. But I guess we'll find out. Well, I wasn't looking for coal, but I found it. Okay. Yeah, I figured this would be one of those nothing caves, which, that's fine. I got plenty of, you know, I'm not being too greedy. I got plenty of stuff from going down the other side. So, yeah. I'm actually a little bit happier that I saved this for last here because I figure, you know what, that's fine. I didn't need the... Alright, so I'm gonna start heading back now. Gotta get my... Oh, it's bright over there. Is there lava? I actually ended up not going too far from my house, which is pretty alright, but that's pretty bright. Oh no, that's the cave entrance. I don't even remember finding. I guess I did though. Didn't realize it. There's a lot of creepers over here. There's that's a skeleton right there. I haven't been seeing him. Oh, that creeper, he's seen me. Oh, that rubber banding is tripping me up. I don't know why it's happening. If anyone has any ideas, I mean, I reckon it's got something to do with like why I don't have my skin anymore and stuff, but I couldn't really tell you. It's just an idea, it's just a thought at this point. It's just a theory, a game theory. Shouldn't hurt to light this place up a bit more. Doesn't look much like a snowy wonder. I mean, there's still snow, but you know, it's melted a lot of it, the torches, but that's the price of having to light this place up, so I don't mind it. Fill in these stairs here. I don't think I have to fill in this side. Yeah, okay. Man, I really do like this. This is cool. Like, I've always had an idea of this kind of base in my head, and it's cool that to execute it for the first, because when I think of doing, hold on, I want some pork chops. But yeah, when I think of doing a base like this, I think of modern version, you know, because you can like detail it with like slabs and fences and stuff. But like, this looks pretty cool in alpha. I really like it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. I mean, this was a really chill couple hours of me playing Minecraft in the snow, with the snow being outside for real. It was a cool vibe. If you liked it, leave a comment. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like. You know, I had some people say they didn't like a few things about my last video. So, you know, let me know what you did, what worked for you, what didn't, and you know, we'll keep it going. I'll definitely be heading back into this world soon too. I'm really liking what I got going here, so I'm definitely excited to play more alpha, more in dev. Definitely gonna get to beta eventually as well too. And yeah, so that's gonna do it. Peace out, guys, and see you on the next one.